Hello YouTube family, thank you for joining me today. I am going to be working on my fifth box today, fifth gift box. I have one more to go after this, but this is going to be my kids' teacher's gift. So I wanted to show you guys how I make the box and how I put together these little goodies to go in the box. So grab your drink. I have my coffee here and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing here is a wrapped up Kit Kat. I do have a video on this if you guys want to see how to make this. It's just pretty much wrapping 2 pieces of Kit Kat with a wrapping paper, and then I've put it in a cello bag here. This the size of the cello bag is 3 by 4 inches, and that I feel like that size, the 3 by 4 inches cello bag, works really well for a lot of different packaging. A good size to have in hand. So that's what I have here, and then 3 pack of my handmade ornaments, and then a couple tea bags, and then nice little stretch bracelets. And then I have a tag already rounded the corners and hole punched on the top there. And now let's get the box made. Actually, talking about the box, let's talk about the paper first. So here I have 2 papers of the 6 by 8 sizes. And these I'm going to use to wrap up our goodies. And then this is what we're going to use to make the box. This is 12 by 12, and I'm going to cut one side to make it 10 by 12. And then that will give us a box size of 8 by 4.5, which works perfectly for our goodies here. And it is an inch tall. If your gift is going to be taller, you will lose the overall size of the box. Okay, so after I have my 2 inches taken out from my paper, we're going to save this to dress up our goodies there. So from here, we're going to score an inch on all sides. And this paper is from Park Lane, which is the brand that Joann's carry. And I am really loving this plaid print. It is nice and vibrant red. And makes a really nice box. For some reason, I feel like the plaid boxes look really nice and elegant. Let me show you the ones that we made prior to these. So there's one, there's the other one, and there's a couple on this side. There's the other one. So these are all going to be my daughter's teacher's gifts. So and it's kind of in a way uniform because there's like 5 teachers and they're all, you know, plaid. They're not like different print. And all of these boxes I have pretty much the same kind of gifts, like 4 gifts, a bracelet, an ornament, tea bags, and candy, but they're just a little bit different. So that kind of makes it a nice little gift, but a slightly different for each individual. So at this point, as you can see, we have our an inch scored on all sides. I need my box to fold up this way, so we're going to take one end and fold up to the score line of the other side. Like that. And then do exactly the same on the other side. Flip it over and fold it up to the score line. This is a very easy way to make boxes. At this point, we're going to flip it so that the print is on the top. And then we are going to take our, I have a double-sided tape. If you have a tape runner, that works. If you have glue, That will probably work too, I think. But this is what I have, and this is what I feel like works best for me. I am using 2 strips of tape on each little flap. So there's one little flap there. Oh, I forgot to cut. Let's cut first before I jump into taping. Okay, going back a step, we're going to take our scissors and cut an inch up to that scored line, and then do the same thing to make a little flap there too, and then one more cut here. And so now you have 3 flaps on one side. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then now you can start taping. So take your tape and put it on that little flap. Okay, and then do the same thing on this side. Okay, so all the flaps are taped. I like to start in the center flap, and work on this area first, because it's kind of hard to fiddle with the middle section. So I like to get this part done and out of the way. So once you have your tape removed, have one side flat on the table, and then lift up your little flap so that it looks like it's standing, and then pull your bottom flap up like that. And that's one side done, and then you do the same thing on the other side. And then put the same side down and make your flap stand up like that, and then pull it up, and this is what you should be left with. And then at this point, we're going to work on our outer flaps, taking out your little piece there and putting it together like that. Just reinforce with your hands, and then we're going to do the same thing. And you can also make this ahead of time, like on your downtime. If you just want to like make the box part and then leave like your like the little pieces inside the box, and when you are ready to gift, you can use those pieces to dress up your gift so that it looks like it goes with the box. Really fun making these boxes. Like I said, this is like what, my 5th one, and this is such a great idea to put together a handmade gift. So our box is complete. To close it, you will just pull your top lid over your bottom, and it closes nice and snug. So you're pretty much done with the box, but I like to put another piece of paper on the bottom so that it gives a nice design as well as it's sturdy. So we're going to use this paper here for the bottom piece, and this again is 8x6. So we need to trim off 1.5 inches. I want to go a little bit more so that there is good enough room to fit inside. I'm going to trim just a little piece so that it's not pushing against the walls. Like literally like a little hair piece. And then I'm just going to put a couple strips of tape on the back side. And then we're going to place it down like that. Fits nice and snug. And then we're going to put our candy there. We need to dress up our tea bags. We are going to take our leftover pieces. For the tea bags, I'm just going to do single layer, wrapping it up one way with my paper. I'm giving myself about an inch there. Actually, I don't need that much. Maybe about 3/4 of an inch or even half. As long as you have some room to make a hole on the top. That's pretty much all you need. And then we'll use these later. And then at this point, we're going to make a hole on the top. And then I'm using my white cotton string here. This is a very handy thing to have. It works with every color, every design, no matter what the season is, no matter what the print is. So this and my jute twine or string, whatever you call those things, I use these a lot. And so I'm just putting my string through the holes. So we'll tie a nice little bow. I have one more box to make after this, and then I think I'm done making Christmas things. I am ready for Valentine's and spring and all the pretty colors. All I did was stuff my tea bags inside my paper, and then we're going to take our string again and wrap it around our tea bags. About three wraps so that it holds the tea bag in place. Like that. And how easy was that? And it fits nicely on our, we'll rearrange this at the end. So I think I want to, so I'm going to cut this in half. We're going to make it in half, so it's going to be an inch. So, and I'm going to put it away from my focal point so that that doesn't hide inside. So I want this to be the top layer. I need about 3/4 inches of this piece. And so this is going to be going on top of our red piece. And I'm going to make the red piece shorter. Yeah, I'm going to take an inch off of that red piece so that this is going to be longer. It'll be sitting like this. And then, so when I'm folding it in half, the holes are only going to be punched on the green part. So it's a, I guess, little something that adds interest to our design. Actually, I'm going to tape the red part so that my tape doesn't go longer. And I want to put the tape in the middle. And then I will carefully place this on the top, making sure that I have about the same length on each side. About the same length on each side. And then, like that. And then I'm going to punch a hole on the top here. And then we will take our string and tie a knot, just like we did, except for with this one, we will have to put our bracelet through here and then through the other hole. And then tie a knot up here. And there is the little packaging for our bracelet. For our 3-pack ornaments, I am taking my other cardstock paper, and I have, so this is 8 inches long, and I am going to take 3 inches, and I'm going to try to make this simple because we have spent quite some time putting the box together. And so 3 inches, and I'm going to fold it in half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place our ornament in the front, and then tuck the little string piece in the back. And then while I'm holding them with my thumb. And what I want to see is, I want to see on the back where it lands, like where it sits. And then in that spot, I want to make a couple holes. So 1 hole on each side. It doesn't have to be it can just be roughly measured. So then at this point, I'm going to take my string. I'm going to cut me about 2 feet, and I'm going to string one side from the inside, bring it to the printed side, and then on the other side, I'm going to put it through the string. I know this looks a little confusing, but do that for now. And then as you pull it, you see that they're going to bunch up in the back, which is what we want, because now we're going to flip the ornaments to the front like that. And then just straightening up a little bit there. And then we're going to take the other end and put it through that hole. Okay, so once you pull your string, then pull it nice and tight, so that way they are all sitting upright like that. So I'm going to pull this more so that we have about the same length. And then when you're wrapping it, you should go this way so that you end up coming out this way, so that when you have to tie a knot at the end, you are coming out of this way. So same thing. I think I can do one more and then go. I think that's enough. And then here, I'm going to tie my knot. And I'm gonna excess string away, and that is what we have. I know there's different length because, you know, they're handmade. They're not going to be all the same. So then we can place it in our gift box, and they look nice and put together. And that's pretty much it. Everything that goes inside the box, we're going to close it. We're going to use the same white string to tie on the top. So there is our little gift tag. We are going to go sideways first. So take your string, oops, sorry about that, sideways. And then tie a knot. And then I'm going to go from the top to the bottom, come out that way, and then this end I'm gonna put it through this way and tie a knot there. And then at this point I'm going to string my little tag and tie a knot on the top like that, and that is it. Our box is complete, our gift is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of the crafting videos. That's it for now. Thank you. Bye.